Our movie begins with a girl entering a shop to buy a pack of cigarettes, but she keeps looking left and right as if she has done something wrong and is afraid someone will see her. At that moment, the shop owner receives a phone call, and he becomes frightened. His facial expression changes, and he looks at her and says, "Truth or dare?" The girl panics and answers, "Dare." He tells her, "I dare you to set fire to that girl over there." The shocking part is that she carries out his words without hesitation, just to survive that moment. What's going on? And what exactly is this truth or dare? Continue with the story and you'll understand everything. It's a very big matter. After that, we shift to a famous YouTuber named Olivia, who is live streaming and chatting with her followers. Then her friend Lisa enters and interrupts her, asking her to come with them on a trip to Mexico so they can spend the vacation there in a different way. Olivia tells her, "I'd like to go, but it's hard because I have too much work." Soon, their friends Tyson and Millie arrive, and they manage to convince her to travel with them. Days pass, and they all travel together to Mexico, enjoying wonderful parties and living the good life. In the middle of the party, Olivia meets a man named Carter, and they start talking and liking each other. After a while, her friends arrive, wanting to go somewhere new and do something exciting. Carter tells them, "Tonight, I'll take you to a new place where we can spend the evening." They agree and follow him. Strangely, he takes them to an abandoned church and suggests they play a game of truth or dare. He warns them, if you won't answer truthfully or won't complete a dare, don't play this game. But instead of backing away, they get even more excited to play. The first question goes to Carter. They ask, "Truth or dare?" He says, "Truth." Millie asks him why he chose Olivia out of all the girls at the party to get to know. They expect him to say he liked her, but instead he says he had to find a gullible person to trick and bring here easily. When he noticed Olivia had many friends, he targeted her so he could bring them all here to play. He tells them bluntly, "Now that you've entered this game, you'll most likely die. I brought you here to die in my place so that I could remain alive." The group is horrified and unable to process what they're hearing. Suddenly, Carter gets up and leaves. Olivia follows him and demands, "What exactly is happening?" He tells her, "You're now really in the game, and you can't get out of it. My advice, if you choose truth, you can't lie. And if you choose dare, you must complete it, no matter how hard it is. Otherwise, you'll die." Olivia stands there in shock, unable to comprehend the disaster they've fallen into. She returns to her friends, but is surprised to find they've disappeared. She approaches the chairs, calling out for them, but no one answers. Suddenly, they appear behind her with terrifying faces, then return to normal. Olivia realizes these are hallucinations caused by the alcohol she drank. After the vacation ends, they return to the university. There, Olivia finds the words "truth" or "dare" written on her desk. She ignores it and pretends she didn't see it. Later, she gets home, takes her mail, and gives some money to a homeless man outside. When she checks her mail, she is shocked to see the papers also have "truth" or "dare" written on them. She looks up and notices the homeless man staring at her in a terrifying way. The next day, after finishing at the university, she's shocked to see "truth" or "dare" written on her car. But when she asks, people nearby say there's nothing written on it. Her fear grows stronger. She goes to the library to tell her friend what's happening, but as soon as she enters, the girl asks her, "Truth or dare?" Olivia is shocked. Then another student asks the same thing, his face looking frightening. Suddenly, all the students' faces transform, and they surround her, all repeating the question. Under pressure, she says, "Truth." They ask her, "What's the secret your friend Lisa is hiding, the one no one else knows except you?" Olivia answers truthfully, Lisa is cheating on her boyfriend, Lucas. At that moment, all the students return to normal. But Lucas is there and hears everything. He confronts Lisa, saying, "Don't you ever talk to me again, you traitor." He leaves her immediately. Olivia tries to comfort Lisa, but Lisa pushes her away, saying, "I won't forget this," and runs after Lucas. That night, their friend Ronnie is at a disco. He sees a girl he likes and tries to approach her, but she suddenly changes her facial expression and asks, "Truth or dare?" He smiles and says, "Dare? I dare the whole world for you, beautiful. But why does your face look so scary?" She dares him to get up on the table and dance. Once he agrees, her face returns to normal. He climbs on the table, but people begin mocking him. Feeling embarrassed, he refuses to finish the dare. At that moment, his own face transforms into something terrifying, and he throws himself off the table, landing on his head and dying instantly. The next day, Olivia gathers her friends and tells them everything that happened to her. Then they all receive messages on their phones, a video recording of Ronnie's death. They are terrified, realizing the curse is real. From this point on, Olivia is sure Carter told the truth. If you choose a dare, you must complete it no matter what. She tells her friends, "This game is a curse, and we must do what it asks or we'll die." Lucas scoffs. "You really believe this nonsense? There's no way I could believe something like that." He walks away, but soon finds the words truth or dare written on a wall. At first, he thinks it's a prank from his friends. But seconds later, his hand starts burning, and the words truth or dare are carved into his skin. Now he's certain Olivia was right. He calls her, saying, "I believe you. The curse is real." She asks, "So what did you choose, truth or dare?" He replies, "I chose truth, and the game asked me about my feelings for you. Honestly, I love you more than Lisa. Every day I wake up wishing you were the one in my life, not her." From his words, we realize he truly told the truth and didn't lie. After that, they all gather together to find a way to end this. They start discussing the game. Some believe it, and some still don't understand. Olivia realizes that the game chooses each person's turn, just like when they played in the church. So now it's Lisa's turn. But Lisa tells them she doesn't care, saying, "This game is just illusions, nothing real." Suddenly, she gets a text message on her phone from an unknown number asking her, "Truth or dare?" At that moment, she feels afraid and realizes the game is real. Lisa chooses dare, and the game asks her to break Olivia's hand, just like she had threatened her in the library. Lisa is scared to do it because, after all, Olivia is her friend. But Olivia, who cares deeply for her, brings a hammer and says, "Take it, break my hand. You have to do it so you can live." Lisa holds the hammer, but she's afraid to hurt her friend. Olivia provokes her, saying, "Hit me, coward, criminal." Finally, Lisa strikes and Olivia's hand breaks. Everyone panics and leaves, except Lucas and Tom, who take Olivia to the hospital. While Tom goes to get something to eat, an old man suddenly appears behind him, looking terrifying. He grabs Tom and asks, "Truth or dare?" Scared, Tom says, "Truth." The old man disappears, but seconds later Tom is shocked to see his father in the hospital, also controlled by the game. His father asks him about a secret he's hiding, and Tom admits, "You are the reason Mom died." After Tom survives his turn, he tells his friends what happened. Olivia says, "Since you made it, now it's Tyson's turn." Tom sends Tyson a warning message, but he ignores it. The group goes to see Tyson's girlfriend Millie, who tells them he's in a job interview. We then see Tyson at the interview. Suddenly, the HR woman's face changes, possessed by the demon, and she asks him, "Truth or dare?" Tyson chooses truth. She asks, "Why do you lie to people, saying you're a doctor when you're not?" Tyson replies, "I won't tell you the truth, do whatever you want." His face turns horrifying, and he grabs a pin, stabbing it into his own eye, killing himself. His friends arrive moments later, but only see blood flowing under the door, realizing they are too late. Later, they gather at Millie's house while she grieves for Tyson. They ask her to rest in her room. Meanwhile, the group searches online for information about the game. By chance, they see a video of Jessie, the girl from the beginning of the movie who set another girl on fire in a store. They discover she is Carter's friend, the one who lured them into the church. They send her a message on Facebook to find her address. While this happens, Millie is in the bathroom washing her face, but suddenly she realizes she's not alone. Her reflection looks terrifying and asks, "Truth or dare?" She chooses truth, but the ghost tells her, "Not allowed. You must choose dare." The dare is to walk on the roof with a bottle of alcohol and jump after finishing it. Her friends hear her and rush to help. Olivia asks what happened, and Millie replies, "I tried to choose truth, but the game forced me to choose dare, and the dare is to jump." They quickly act to save her. Olivia crashes their car into an iron fence below to prevent her from falling on it, while Lisa grabs a mattress. Millie lands on it and survives, completing the dare. While checking on Millie, Olivia gets a message from Jessie with her address. They all go to meet her and immediately ask, "What kind of game have we gotten into?" Jessie explains that Carter's dare was to bring new people into the game. She also tells them the game works on 2 truths and a dare. Whenever 2 people pick truth, The third must take a dare. That's what happened to Millie earlier. Olivia then asks Jesse, "Why did you agree to meet us?" Jesse replies, "Even after bringing new people into the game, I'm still forced to play with you." Shockingly, it's Jesse's turn. She chooses dare, and the dare is to kill Olivia. Jesse pulls out a gun and shoots, but Millie sacrifices herself to save Olivia. Tragically, Millie dies in her arms. Since Jesse failed to complete the dare, her face becomes monstrous, and she kills herself. The group, devastated, returns home and continues researching the abandoned church. After a long search, they discover something terrifying. 50 years ago, all the nuns in the church died except one, named Inez, who still lives in Mexico. They decide to meet her, hoping she can help them break the curse. Olivia and Lucas eventually arrive at her home. They are greeted by her granddaughter. Olivia asks, "Is your grandmother Inez here?" She replies, "Unfortunately, my grandmother is mute and cannot speak." Olivia says, "Please ask her, we need her for something important." The girl goes inside to ask permission, and after a while she returns, telling them to come in. They meet Inez, who gives them a paper with her story written on it. It says, 50 years ago, I was a nun in the church. The priest there was cruel and treated us badly. He forced us to play truth or dare, and if a nun answered wrong, he would harm and torture her. One day, one of the nuns summoned a powerful demon to take revenge on the priest. The demon killed him so violently that they never found his body. He was torn into 100 pieces. After that, the demon possessed the game and everyone who played it. Olivia asks, "So how do we get rid of this demon?" Inez gives them a spell to stop it. She explains, "I once used this spell to trap the demon inside a jar and placed it in the church. But the problem is someone broke the jar by mistake, and the demon was released. That's why the one who broke the jar must recite the spell themselves to trap the demon back inside. Only then can the curse be broken forever." Olivia asks her, "Who is the person that broke the jar?" She replies, "His name is Sam." Later, Olivia returns home and tells her friends, "We need to find out who Sam is. We must reach him somehow to stop this curse." They agree to search for any clue that could lead them to Sam. At that moment, Tom's father arrives and asks to speak with him outside. While talking, Tom hears a voice from the police radio asking, "Truth or dare?" That's when they realize the game has cycled back again. Tom chooses dare, and the demon challenges him to steal his father's gun and threaten him with it, but not actually kill him. Tom is forced to carry out the dare, pointing the gun at his father. His friends see this through the window and rush down to intervene, but one of his father's fellow officers mistakes him for a criminal and shoots Tom in the back, killing him. Olivia and Lucas are shocked and taken to the police station for questioning. While at the station, the game shifts again, and it's Olivia's turn. She sees the demon take control of Lucas, and it asks her, "Truth or dare?" She chooses truth. The demon demands she confess to her friend Lisa the secret she's been hiding. Olivia reveals, "I am the reason your father died. He tried to harass me, so I killed him. I've been keeping this secret from you for the past 5 years." Lisa is devastated and leaves in tears. Afterward, the officer calls Olivia in for questioning. He shows her a photo and says, "His name is Sam. Do you recognize him?" Olivia is shocked to see that Sam is actually Carter, the one who dragged them into the game in the first place. She says nothing, but secretly snaps a photo of Carter's address from the file. She makes an excuse to leave and heads straight to Carter. Meanwhile, Lisa arrives home, locks herself in her room, and sits with her father's gun, ready to kill herself. Olivia arrives to reconcile with her, breaks down the locked door, and finds Lisa in despair. She pleads, "Please calm down. We found Carter's address, and we can stop the curse." Together with Lucas, they decide to confront him. When they reach Carter's house, he refuses to open the door, so Lucas breaks it down. They storm inside and threaten him. If he doesn't come to the church with them, they'll kill him. Terrified, Carter agrees. On the way, Olivia explains, "You're the one who broke the vessel and released the demon, so only you can imprison it again. All you need to do is read this incantation in front of a vessel." At the church, Carter begins reading. The church shakes violently. But then the demon takes over Lucas and asks, "Truth or dare?" Lucas chooses dare, and the demon challenges him to kill either Olivia or Lisa. Lucas refuses. The demon then possesses him fully, driving him to attack Carter before he can finish the incantation. Lisa tries to hold him back while Olivia screams at Carter to keep reading. Lucas overpowers them, stabs Carter to death, and then slits his own throat, unable to complete the dare. Now only Olivia and Lisa are left. The demon reanimates Lucas's body and asks Lisa, truth or dare? She says truth, but the demon overrides her and forces a dare to kill Olivia. Lisa refuses, and the demon possesses her, nearly making her shoot herself. Olivia intervenes, and the bullet only grazes her arm. Thinking quickly, Olivia challenges the demon, truth or dare. She reminds him, if I asked you, then by the rules of the game, you're playing with us. The demon chooses truth. Olivia asks, how can Lisa and I escape this game forever? The demon answers, Carter was the only one who could end the game. With his death, the only way now is to bring in new players. Olivia immediately pulls out her phone, starts a live stream, and tells everyone watching what happened to her and her friends. She asks the audience, truth or dare? At that moment, the demon takes control of one of the viewers. That's how Olivia and Lisa finally escape the game, though the curse continues. The movie ends here. See you in the next film.